Okay, folks, this is a 46 Knox and 14 Ward. This truck, four-season truck, looks like he been so busy providing the service in here for this resident. 207.
I'm trying to make funny of this guy.
And this is the address over here.
He parks the truck.
4558, I believe, South Knox. These people are parking this truck, four-season company. They're disregarding the laws of City of Chicago and parking the vehicle in residential area, whatever they feel like it. Not only in this area, but any other places in Chicago. And I'm going to go to 23rd Ward and see what's going on over there.
The issue with the commercial trucks is, folks,
All right, four-season company,
the service
heating and cooling
with no
company,
place to park. There's no
park
parking
a
lot.
vehicle illegally in residential areas, as I mentioned before, causing nothing but problem for the local residents,
And we pay
people
taxes.
who pay taxes and live in here,
Yep.
and they don't have no places to park. Because the four-season company turns around and say, well, we could do that because the alderman allowed us to park our vehicles. This is disgusting. They not specify what alderman, but they say alderman. So I'm on the journey as a watchdog to find out which alderman make such a sick statement, illegal statement.
Yep.
Anyway, folks, so that's what's going on with the four-season. I'm going to share this with the 23rd Ward and 14th Ward people in their office to see if they could address those issues again. Because 311 is not reacting, 911 is not reacting. I was telling in one of the offices, ward offices, that any residents can report this kind of incidents.
And they're supposed to be
2311
ticketed.
or 911, and the police will
That's the
ticket
new
them.
law that came out.
I don't believe it. And you see it is not happening.
Airplanes flying over
Trucks
there.
are
See
still
that?
parked everywhere there.
Cause nothing but problems in our neighborhood.
All right, I'm going to show you
Vibration.
a couple more commercial
Windows
vehicles
busted.
in Archer Heights.
Pictures on the
They
walls
doing
are
the very
falling
same
off.
thing.
I'm sorry, guys.
I'm going to be over there shortly.
I saw,
In about 2 minutes.
as I'm recording, I saw this.
So you see
airplane
what's going
flying,
on
so I
in
thought
here.
I mentioned at the top of that parking issues.
Okay. The side parking over here. You see how this guy blocks the sidewalk?
Yep.
No one in a wheelchair or no one with a mother with a stroller could go through here, because this guy thinks he owns the property. Over here is half, 50% the city, 50% is his.
Sidewalk.
So that's another issue that we got. Like this guy in the front over there, the red car over there, he parks on the side in his driveway, right? But he leaves the room for the pedestrians to go through. You could see, very nice.
Yep.
Okay, this is probably that's educated, I think. All right. So let's see what we're gonna find over here. Oh, our lovely friend over here, Xfinity truck. Saturday. Maybe they don't have enough work. He parks his truck over here all the time, every day, throughout the day, at night,
Illegal.
over here, and nobody is doing anything about this. So let's see what's going to happen. Now I'm going to show you some other stuff in here, which is going to be addressed to
Every illegal things, little
Department
things
of
start in the
Business
know
Licensing.
about the big ones.
There's people in the corner over
Right here,
here,
you don't see any
same
action
thing,
here.
obstruction, no license plates on this vehicle.
See?
The park halfway on the sidewalk. This guy does illegal repairs in the backyard over there, in the garage. This vehicle belongs to him.
Yep.
He buys and sells cars, and he thinks he's going to have commercial business operation in here. 4958 South Kilpatrick. And we've been
Usually
recording
have about
this
15 cars in that area.
to a lot of people,
This
a lot
mid-mark
of
man we
agencies
just
that
passed
are
by.
supposed to be in charge of this kind of
Illegal
misconduct.
again.
Illegal conduct. Oh, you see that? Another issue. Archer Heights, train going by over
Yep.
here.
You see
Train
that
causing
moving
nothing
in the
but problems. Behind it, you could barely see it. Behind the trailers over there, I see that rooftops, and you're going to see the train over here causing vibration, overloaded airplanes. Oh, here we go, beautiful view of the airplane
Another one.
flying over here.
2 minutes away from the airport. That's
Yeah.
disgusting.
Windows busted, seals busted on the windows, vibration, concrete damage. Another commercial truck park over here in the corner of Knox and 51st Street. Okay, that train is still going over there.
See that train?
See that train going over there? Okay.
And the house is right
Right
next
here.
to it.
Damage to our houses. How? Well, vibration, overloaded cars. See right here. There's going to be about 500 cars in there. I'm going to wait here. See how long that train's going to be passing. Also, we had some Congress representative that this issues about the train and the cars parking was addressed to that person by numerous residents of Archer Heights. This, you see the regular cars over here going in the train, but they're also using the train to transport refrigerated trailers on top of their carts. And they provide so much smoke, so much noise going through when
This
people
shot's
open the
not
windows
provided
in
by
their
this shot. I'm
homes.
sorry, folks.
They
Smoke
get to
fumes.
smell those fumes.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, because the refrigerated trailers needs to keep the
And the
product
train moves
cool,
so slow
but it
sometimes because otherwise
have
the
to
city
be
will find them if they
somehow
stop.
checked and
So
so
they have
forth,
to
so they
move
don't
very
produce,
slowly. This
because
one
we're
is
talking
flat.
about 400 cars this train is going to be pulling.
So that's where the
And
smoke bothers. It's very unhealthy for the residents when they open the window.
it causes a
On
lot
the
of problems
refrigerated
in our
trucks.
neighborhood, this train.
They got on
Chicago
top of the
Railway
railroad
Company.
cars.
This one is empty. It's coming back from
Running,
the
engines running. Middle of
railroad
the night.
people. But if the train goes the opposite way, they are loaded. They are loaded and overloaded and causing nothing but problems. Damage to our property, health issues, smoke from the refrigerator trailers. They have them on top. Cracks in our foundation because they're so heavy, overloaded. Vibration breaks the concrete. Damage to our homes. Homes getting flooded when the rain pours because the water gets into the basement and damaging the personal property, floors in the basement.
Through the cracks.
Oh, this is disgusting. And right here, we're supposed to have a underpass for 10 years. Nothing but empty promises. Nothing but
5
empty
blocks
promises.
away, neighbors don't have the problems.
You see how long
Obviously,
this
the
train
population
is?
doesn't travel
I'm not
that
going
far.
to sit over here for half a day. And this happens approximately about, well, I would say about at least 10 times a day. During the day, during the
And
night.
that's speeding train over here. That's
Now the
speeding
train is not
compared to the
honking the
slow
horn
movement.
because, you know, they're
Almost
just pulling the cars.
stop still.
But before the train approaches this intersection, blows the horns like crazy. Even though we got a train lights over here and the control traffic things in here, the train still blow the horns
Can you
like there was
imagine
no
how
tomorrow.
much gas and diesel gets burned
Okay, the
because
train
the train
come to the
is
end.
passing by and the cars are
Okay.
stopped? Think
I
about
go
it.
see
People want to get home, want to
the
go
other
to
vehicle.
work, want to go to school.
That causes
Ambulance
nothing
cannot
but a
pass
problem.
through here. There is no other way around.
commercial vehicle park Kilpatrick over here. You're gonna see that momentarily.
And somebody pocketed $40 million.
This
put
guy
it in their
used to work
pocket.
for
They supposed to put
Four Season Heating Company. He got
underpass,
fired because he
overpass,
parked his
on
vehicle
Archer
on
Avenue. Nothing happened
the
for about 10 years.
residential area.
Sick.
Company vehicle, well, one of the things. But he changed his mind. Well, he changed his work. Got hired with King Heating and Cooling. Let's see if we could find him. Maybe he got busy today. Maybe he's not there.
You're going to see that in a moment.
We'll see. Usually he parks right in this area in here. No, the truck is... Oh no, the truck is here. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, as the same guy drives this truck. Used to drive for Four Season truck. Four Season Heating and Cooling. And he does the same thing. Same thing in this area. Keep on parking the company truck in residential area. This is another commercial vehicle. Parks over here for months.
Pay attention.
This guy over here.
To the pickup
Don't have no
truck
business
inside.
to be here. Miramar Group. Okay.
Illegal every
That's
day.
another one.
CTA
that's
fastened
a-
that pickup truck inside.
CTA vest I saw inside the vehicle. This needs to be addressed. Let me see if I can turn around and see whose vest this was. That get it a little clearer. The pickup truck doesn't belong to the guy in the corner, maybe, or the lawnmower guy. There's another guy doing illegal business over here. See all the junk in the back of his car, yard, garage. Okay, here we go. Nice and clear. You see in the backyard, the second house, you got nothing but lawnmower in there. This is the truck, no license plate because the gate obstructing the, I don't know if that's legal or not. This guy got CTA vest in there. Okay, I don't know how affiliated these guys are. And that guy with the toys in the front in his house, he parks this lawnmowers over there when he gets done over the summer. The kids from the preschool going over here. Now this guy is another clunker over here. Look at this, collecting salvage over here. Well, you know, he's trying to make money. All right, all fine and dandy. This is the prostitution that goes on over here. You see this lady's going to be in the corner soliciting. So that's what we get. I will see if we could get her on the video getting into the car. Well, I won't have a solid information, but something.
This prostitution deal goes on every day.
We see, we're going to
Early in
go
the
around
morning.
and we're going to come back on Cicero Avenue.
You see the
From the corner, see
condoms,
what this
empty
lady
bottles by our
is looking
property
for.
left on the curbside, in front of our homes. Kids are going to school in the morning asking, Mom,
And
Dad,
what our
what is this?
8th District Police is probably sleeping someplace. I'm not trying to be funny, I'm really serious. Now let's see what we're going to find out about this working lady.
That's one of the oldest professions, working lady, yup. But, not here.
All right.
Clubs or someplace over there.
There's no train for time being over here. Nice traffic. Beautiful weather. We're into the March. Spring is here. So we're going to have a lot more prostitution, a lot more narcotics action going on because the weather is going to permit. And those lunatics over there with the food trucks going to be busy and evening. And evening. During the day they're sleeping because they got probably hangover or something. Here's the airplane over here again. Yeah, that's the noise. And I open up so you could hear it. But you could imagine when this thing flies nobody home at night because they do deport at night. We can get the schedule for them. They replace some windows, but it's stopping our block because they decided, okay, another plane over there, see? Okay. Let's see if we get this
Airplanes.
wonderful lady. She was approaching over here. Okay. There she is. See, she's looking for. She was up by the bus stop and now she turns.
Yeah.
And there she is.
She's making signs. Yeah, right there.
For the things.
Oh, sorry, folks, that you didn't see her.
Looking for somebody that.
I don't want to get in
For
trouble.
her money. Let me switch this around.
She was flagging cars there.
Okay. I don't know if you're able to see anything in the bag. I'm not professional, so you gotta forgive me. Okay, here we go again. Here. Again, the same illegal business going on in this house. Backyard. This is the CTA guy, and that's the guy with the lawnmower over there.
Yeah, he repairs small engines. Put him up in the front when the kids walking by.
We're going the wrong way. So, let's see if we're gonna. I gotta be careful. Okay. Again, you will see the CTA vests over there. Yeah. Okay, let's see what happens.
Okay, folks, my name is Jerry. I'm the watchdog in Chicago. That's what I do. I look for the abuse of our laws and government, states representative, and our local government's not doing anything to prevent this issue to occur in our neighborhood. But even don't worry about it. I know this kind of thing happens everywhere, not only in Chicago, but all over the United States and any other place in the world. But anyway, I am here to make sure that Archer Heights, the neighborhood that I live, gets the support and address the issues correctly to the officials that we elect, that we pay taxes for. So they need to do their job for us, protect us, support us, and provide the service that we deserve. Now, as I discuss so many different social issues, crisis in Chicago, railroad tracks I mentioned in this thing been going on for years already, and we get promises every year from state representatives, including and many other places. Airplanes flying over our heads, damage caused by vibration coming from the overloaded trains and airplanes, damaging our properties, our homes that we live, busted windows, busted seals, pictures falling off the wall, houses getting flooded because the cracks in the foundation, water gets into the basement, damage to our properties left and right, people losing sleep because the noise, kids don't want to go to school because the noise, train honking the horn, middle of the night, 2 o'clock in the morning, fumes from the refrigerator trailers carry on the top of the railroad cars. When the trains are moving very slowly, the fumes gets into the open windows, the poisoning. Now, as you know, our local, state, and federal government has a lot of issues that need to be addressed. So would you help? I hope that not only in my neighborhood, but any other neighborhoods across the United States, if we stay together, we might be able to get some help. And we definitely will need to address those issues. We cannot just talk about it. We got to do something about it. We have to talk to these people in person because the local government, state government, the federal government works for us. We elect these people. Whether we make a mistake or not, doesn't matter. after the election, after we elect them, that's when everything comes to service, and we find out that we got the wrong person. And to get them out, it's a little harder. It's not impossible, but it's harder. I hope we don't have to go that avenue, but nonetheless, I want to introduce myself to you folks on this picture. I'm in the front of a deli center after an important meeting with the city council in City Hall, Chicago. I was outside in front of the deli center, and I thought I asked a pedestrian to make a picture, so I have something to share with you guys who I am, so you could see me. So that's where the pictures come from. Anyway, this guy on the right, he's my executive director, and he's from Pakistan. I know him for about 7 years. We have a very good relationship. He's helping me with the technical needs that I have, and make sure that all my channels working correctly. I have 3 of them. I just started a new one, Global Channel, about a month ago. So please check all of them out. And he does a tremendous job for me, and we're trying to do as best as we can. So please look us up. You have my local phone number. You can contact us anytime and share the information you have and ask questions. Tell us what you need. Now, I want to thank you guys for overwhelming support by subscribing to my YouTube channels. That's tremendous help. I mean, without you, I wouldn't be able to, share this information to a lot of people and support the folks that need the help. So please continue, and thank you for subscribing to my channels. For those folks who haven't had a chance yet to do that, please go on our channels and find out what do we have to offer and give us suggestions. What would you like to see? And if you have anything that you want to share with us, please let us know so we could make the information and the resources that, well, I have quite a few resources, 45 years experience in dealing with people on different level, not only in Chicago, not only in the United States, but all over the globe. Before I became disabled 15 years ago, after that, I decided that instead of dwelling on my disability, that I do this. So with your help, I think I might be able to do a good job, a better job. Well, anyway, here's the links that you could get in touch with me. Obviously, you are on the YouTube already. I'm pretty active on the Facebook. And Nextdoor.com is a very nice platform. Unfortunately, that's only domestic. Some of you guys are familiar with that. Some of you maybe didn't get a chance yet to explore the platform. A lot of people are on that platform, young, old, disabled people. You have professional people, corporation, people asking questions, offering answers to your question, donating items, looking for items, looking for service, offering service. Very interesting platform. And you see my picture in the middle. I hold my good friend Cody, my companion. I have him for 14 years, but I lost him, unfortunately, 4 years ago due to a car accident in front of my house. Car hit him and keep on going. Well, but it's life.